Hey guys, so today I have this thing is a super dirty old 2007 Hyundai Azera, I think. I'm going to show you on this thing exactly how I make quick money off of a car that's just dirty. Taking a look on the inside, you can see that this thing is just nasty, and that's the main problem with it. Everything runs. There's tiny things like this. Hubcap is missing, but you know, everything on it is easily fixed. Just work is all that it needs. I'm going to probably do things like, we'll see how it works out, especially on the steering wheel, but you've got all of this wood trim along the entire thing, as well as on the center console, and this thing is broken. So I might not get to that today, but I do want to wrap all this wood grain black, and I have a lot of matte black left over from that last flip that I did. If you haven't seen it, go check out my last video on that Civic that I just sold. That thing made room for this, and this is my next flip project. I'm almost ready to work on that EK out there. That's really soon, because this will be very quick, this car. But if you haven't seen that other video, check that out. Let's get started detailing this car. Before I start, there's one thing that's annoying me so much. Every time you open the door, see that bolt moves? So I'm just gonna tighten that so it doesn't scream every time. I promise you guys, the stink is not translating through the camera. It's a little bit nasty in there. So the first step, I always just start with a regular vacuum. So I'm gonna get the shop vac and just vacuum up all the carpets. So having one of these can be really helpful for getting all of the dust out of the little crevices your vacuum can't fit in. So let me show you guys how that works. Okay, now that we have some of the vacuuming finished, I've got this, what is it, carpet cleaner stuff, and I'm going to put that in the vortex thing and try that out. So let's see if that can get most of the carpet clean without too much effort. I'm also going to be taking the drill brush and the extractor on the carpet afterwards, because there's a lot of stains anyway, so we're going to need it. But let's try this out. If we just focus on the stains, it will kind of agitate them for us, hopefully, and soak the whole thing for us as well. That's the idea. Let's see how it works. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. Well, that part is done. The carpets are as clean as they're gonna get. They look pretty good though. Floor mats are going to cover up a lot of that, so I think it'll look good once we put those in. While I was working on all that, I've had this steamer heating up, and now I'm going to get to work steaming the interior. I can't wait. All this nasty shit that I've been saving gets to finally be clean. Another thing that's cool is I have all of these still, and they go to all the windows, but I've got just the one on the other side is on the front window. That one held up, and I guess they just put the rest of them back here. So I'll put these back up with some double-sided tape at the end. Okay, so these came out actually really nice. The clear coat totally just peeled off of them with the steamer, and that just revealed the shine because it was all faded stuff. So now I got all 4 of those done. They look really good. I just gave a quick wipe down to the back seats as well, and the carpets are all clean. So everything on the interior is basically done except for these door panels. I showed you guys, I cleaned that one up, but I didn't really clean the other ones up yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish those off. And I got some vinyl and fabric tan spray, and I'm just gonna respray the fabric on the back and then that handle thing right there too, because those are like just beyond, and the steamer is like doing more damage to it anyway, so that'll look good. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these cleaned up and sprayed. Okay, that definitely still looks like shit, so I'll think of something else. I've got a new plan now. It's either really dumb or really smart. So what I'm looking at here is a lot of it peeled off because I was trying to just like get a clean line there with the steamer, and maybe like if this is separate than those two, that wouldn't look so bad. But then I realized that this is now wet from the steamer, and also that it looks like shit. So that's probably not gonna work. But I have a lot of this stick-on reupholstery leather, and I was thinking if I can get it just in this section, maybe I'll even just lay the whole thing if it's long enough, and that way I could paint right over that stuff. Like this is the same thing anyway, so if I just paint this tan, it'll work. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to stick it on. So let's see how that goes. Well, compared to my expectations, that came out incredible. You know, I thought this interior was tan, but now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty gray. Yeah, I don't know about that color that I chose, but I think I'm gonna stick with it. It looks good though. The creases that you see really aren't as noticeable in person. and I think it'll come out over time as well. But all right, well, I mocked it up there. This by itself isn't so bad, but this fabric was really not it, and I don't know why. I thought this interior was tan. I guess it's gray, so I'll go back and I'll probably get some gray. So the door panels are all done, and this is definitely the best one. So that's the only one I'm gonna show you up close, because the other ones actually look good. Maybe not once you look too closely though, because there's some mess ups. But overall, it was like totally worth it. They look good. So the only thing I want to do still is wrap this wood trim black, and then I've got some seat covers for just the front, because these front seats are actually, this one's in really good condition, but the other one's just starting to rip up, and I figured since I'm going with this gray anyway here, I've got some seat covers that kind of match it, and I think that'll look really good. That'll like just take it to a whole nother, you know, level of nice and new. I also threw a new battery in here last night, which, oh my, has been the nicest thing of all time. See, the window goes down. See how I can move the seat when I'm doing the seat covers? That's just incredible. The matching here though, on camera it doesn't look as good, but it really ties it together, I think. Yeah, once you get far away you can kind of see that it all goes together great. These look incredible now. I'm really happy with that. After that got done, that totally changed the entire look of the interior. I mean, that was the last thing that really was holding it back. I think it was totally worth it. But now I'm going to try to see how it goes wrapping some of this stuff. You guys cannot tell me that wasn't impressive. Not one wrinkle in this hoe. I mean, I wrapped a steering wheel full circle. That's crazy, dog. It's got like a good overlap all the way around. The seam is like invisible because it's inside there, and not one wrinkle in it. I mean, it feels honestly better than that other one did. I'm gonna post heat this a lot because I want to make sure it actually lasts for them. But wow, I am super happy with that. The bottom will be totally easy compared to that. That's crazy, dude. All right, it's like day 3 here because I haven't had a full day to do this, but I got the car moved out over here so I can wash the wheels. Just got the pressure washer hooked up. I don't have actual foaming soap. I've just got this Dawn and water basically, but it kind of works. So I'm just gonna pre-soak it in some soap and then wash it down and see how much that gets off. I've got wheel cleaner and degreaser and some scrubbers. So dude, this lake just came up on me. You got my polishing pad wet with the polish on it? Come on, bruh. Who the hell? Somebody's just letting their hose run right into the river here. That's pretty ass, dog. With that, the car is fully done. It looks really great. Now it smells great, and everything is all finished up. I don't know how much detail I got into the story of this car earlier. So basically the owners of this just contacted me, they're family friends, and they said, can you sell it for me? I'm probably gonna get a cut of that, but it's not a normal flip scenario. So I'm gonna show you guys the whole cost breakdown in another video and tell you guys how much I sold it for. But this was kind of a previously owned car that they had. No one really bought it. So there's no purchase price for this, but I still think it's important to show you guys a car like this because it can stand for your first flip car without a big initial investment. I'm gonna show you guys the before and after, the whole transformation now. I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out my last video on the Civic that I flipped, as well as staying tuned for the video on this thing that I'm gonna do the whole cost breakdown of everything that I spent and how much I made selling it. But that's it for today. So thank you guys.